In all my time in school, I found just about every way to procrastinate work. And obviously, my favorite is video games. From Google Sites with downloads to the infamous browser games, there are a fair share of things to do on the internet. But one in particular plays so smooth, runs well on every computer, and is insanely addictive. So hello everyone, my name is Shmenty, and this is my tribute to Crunker.io. Crunker.io should not be taken seriously. This is quite simply a time-wasting game that excels in that field. Like I said before, I've played hundreds of games at school before, so what makes this one different? What sets it apart from the competition? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Crunker is an easy game. Easy to play, easy to learn, and it's very easy to get into games. Think of Call of Duty with Roblox graphics, and actually that's it. It's a fast-paced, first-person shooter where you have all sorts of 11-year-olds yell at you as you fly around the map, bunny hopping everywhere. The difference between this game and Roblox, however, is that this is a browser game. All you need to do is go over to crunker.io and play. That's it. It's an IO game, and if you watched my last video, I went over why I love those so much. Crunker is exactly what IO games should be now, and it's what they're evolving to become. It's polished, it's well developed, and very much better than all the fake multiplayer IO games so commonplace nowadays, especially on mobile. Its biggest draw is really how fluid it is. In the space of, let's say, 1 minute, I can load into a game, get a few kills, and then close the tab as my teacher walks by. I can count on one hand the amount of first-person shooters I can do that in. Obviously, you want to be first on the leaderboards, but the games are only a few minutes long, so you're never really losing that much progress if you have to leave the game. I can see the biggest question in the comments below. Why didn't you just include this game in your tribute to IO games? Well, it's nothing like the rest. Those games are top-down, king of the hill style games, and Crunker plays like all of the first-person shooters we know and love. Through the course of the last few years, I've been able to see this game keep growing and growing. And yes, it might just be a simple time-wasting game, but I love it all the same. Crunker is a multiplayer game. There's no AI, and it's better that way. The servers work well, typically, and I don't have any complaints there. But the big draw with multiplayer is the ability to play with your friends. You see, in one of my classes, everyone had a desktop to do our work in, but obviously we didn't use it just for that. One person would get a Crunker lobby going, and we'd have about 10 people in there that I would have never talked to in real life. As I was bunny hopping around the map, sniping each and every one of them, I actually grew a bond with quite a few of them, and sometimes I still talk to them. It was a ton of fun, and I really miss those days. You just copied the game link or told the people the string of numbers and letters that it was, and give it to your friends, and boom, they're in. It's such a simple and easy way to play, and one of the biggest appeals to the game. I think this is a massive part of video game development that especially browser games need to start taking into effect more. As people's attention spans go down, the ability to have an easy way to play with your friends is very much needed. So, with easy play, multiplayer support, and addictive gameplay, what do you get? Well, you get some fun times. I have so many memories with this game, with this stupidly simplistic, Roblox-esque game that I can't really understand why. Finishing up my work to get in a lobby with my friend sitting next to me was a highlight I'd look forward to every single class. It's kind of a trap of a game. It hooks you instantly. But for some reason, I still love it. Even when given the option to play better first-person shooters, there's an appeal to this one. And I really don't understand why. At least I didn't until I started making this video. Then I realized that it's not all about complexity in video games. It's about how they can connect with you and the memories that you have with it. And the fact is that this game allows you to have more memories than the average game because of how easy it is to play. I hadn't played Crunker in quite some time when I started working on this video, but as I got this footage, I realized that although maps may change, guns may be added, The core of this game was still the same as it is years ago. I love this game, and I hope companies realize that this is the future of browser games. With the death of Flash Player and Flash-based games, we need someone to step up, some developer to start creating games that are just as good as this and better. If you've never played Crunker before, I hope that maybe you'll remember this video the next time you find yourself bored in class again. One day, maybe you'll experience, if only for a minute, what I'm talking about here. I recently got a creator code on Epic Games, so if you really want to support me a lot, use code Shmenty in anything they make. Fortnite's item shop, Rocket League's shop, or even their store on their app. Check out my Discord and Twitch, both links are in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, this has been Shmenty, and I'll see you in the next one.